Hello mouses! I'm a little under the weather today, so we're going to go through this as quickly as possible, but there is one thing that I really want to talk to you about, and that is the controversy that seems to be going on the internet, and probably in America as well, I don't know because I'm not there, about the National Defense Authorization Act, or NDAA. The purposes of this act are several, but the part that I really want to focus on at the moment is the bit that's causing a lot of controversy, where once this act comes in, you're not allowed to picket a funeral of a military service person, and the timescale for this goes from 2 hours before to 2 hours afterward. In that period, you are not allowed to picket. And this appears to be aimed at hate groups such as the Westboro Baptist Church, which do like to picket military funerals. Now, there's a lot of controversy around this, and possibly rightly so, because it is putting a limit on the First Amendment of the American Constitution, which is the right to freedom of speech. And I wanted to say, from a country that has freedom of speech, I know a lot of people suggest that it doesn't, but it does, but from a country that has freedom of speech and limits it, I'd like to say this isn't the problem that a lot of people are making it out to be. And why is that? Well, I'll tell you. A lot of rights that people enjoy, especially in the West, are what we call alienable rights, where they can receive limits on special circumstances, or not special circumstances, just general limits, such as the freedom of movement. We all have freedom of movement. British people do, American people do, European people do. But freedom of movement is limited by private property. So I have the right to go wherever I want, providing I don't go onto your property without permission. That's an alienable right. But people would suggest that, oh, we have free movement, we can go anywhere we want. Yes, you do, but your culture has already put into your head that you can't go anywhere you want. You can only go to certain places. But you compartmentalise that as freedom to go anywhere you want, because you know those limits are there, and they're part of you, they're part of everyone else that you know. Similarly in Britain with freedom of speech, where I have the right to say whatever I like, providing it doesn't defame others, it doesn't cause hate, it doesn't incite someone to murder, it doesn't do X, Y, and Z. Basically, I can say whatever I want, providing what I want to say doesn't cause problems for other people. And I'm not just saying I can't cause offence, because I can, and I will. There are certain people out there that want to take offence at everything, and I am not going to change how I am just because of them. But if I suggest that because those people are out there, we should go and kill them, then that's going over what freedom of speech allows. That's going into incitement to violence, and that's not allowed. So, it's the same now with the Americans, where they have freedom of speech, providing they are not protesting a military funeral and causing hurt for the people that are there. Genuine hurt. Because when a loved one has died, you don't want someone outside celebrating the fact. I don't care who you are, the fact is, you don't do that. And that's what this new law is suggesting. So, where's the problem? Where's the controversy in saying, give these people some space to mourn? That's not really bad, is it? And yeah, okay, there are people out there saying this is a slippery slope. It doesn't have to be. Just because there is one exception doesn't mean there will be others. Anyone who tries to put up another exception has to justify it on its own grounds. They can't just say, well, you let that one through, you can let this through, because that's not how the world works. Especially not how law works in a free democratic Western society. So, I'm going to ignore the slippery slope argument, because there isn't a slippery slope. And I want to end this with the fact that we all know that you can swing your arm as much as you want, providing you don't hit anyone. There's another alienable right. To quote a British lawmaker, your right to swing your fist ends when it hits my nose. Okay, that's all I've got time for today. If you like this video, remember to click the like button and share it with your friends so that they can see what's going on too, and subscribe for future videos. Until next time, I've been Kirk-Robinson, you've been watching the video, and I'll see you tomorrow.